Now guarded by Powell. And the basket by Rose.
Boy, they look helpless defensively.
Hornets trail by 17. Powell dishes to Kid Gilchrist. He feeds it to Stevenson. Kicks it to Powell. Fires from the line, and it's blocked by Rose.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but in the rebounding department too, Clark.
Yeah, it's been a really gritty performance. They'll have some bruises to show for it, but that's the way it should be. You should feel that you've competed when you do that work inside.
Stevenson off the pick from Powell. Stevenson drives in. And Kid Gilchrist kicks to Zeller. Back to Kid Gilchrist. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Noah with the block. Now here's Butler. 9 points in the game so far. Noah with a screen for Rose. Gasol with it. Jefferson picks him up. Dunleavy kicks to Rose. And that one's good. Rose has got 14 points.
Look at the points in the paint, the inside game. It's been very one-sided here for a while now.
Well, the defense just hasn't been physical enough at the rim. I mean, 8 of their last 10 points have come from the paint.
Stevenson off the pick from Powell. Rebound by Rose.
Can't say I'm surprised that one didn't fall. He can barely dunk it in the pregame layup line. Take a look at what Butler's done. 9 points and 2 blocks.
That's his first personal foul.
And he's got his first free throw of the game.
Jimmy Butler. 2 shots.
And that one misses. He hits the second from the line. And now we're 3 minutes into the third quarter of play. Guys, they're looking for a spark here.
Yeah, I mean, a cold stretch offensively. They desperately need a basket.
And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact, and he'll shoot 2.
That's his first personal foul.
Lance Stevenson, the all-time leading scorer in the history of high school basketball in New York State. And that's something when you consider, Clark, the great players who came before him.
Yeah, to be at the top of that list says a lot about his high school career. He actually led Lincoln High School to an unprecedented 4 straight city basketball championships. There's a reason his nickname is Born Ready.
The first one falls.
And for Stevenson, despite the high school accolades, questions about eligibility and off-the-court issues caused many colleges not to recruit him. And after one season at Cincinnati, he slid to the second round of the draft, but he's really become quite a player.
All free throws good from Lance Stevenson.
But for Lance, he fell into the right situation in Indiana. The team that was patient, worked with him to help develop his talent. Paul George is in that starring role there for the Pacers for the foreseeable future. And I think Lance perhaps wanted to move on to Charlotte to see how he could handle being the main guy on the team.
Hornets trail by 18. And Kid Gilchrist kicks to Stevenson. Back to Kid Gilchrist. Powell, the pass to Stevenson. Stevenson right side. No good off the front iron. The Bulls leading by 18. Butler with the ball, and Zeller picks him up defensively. Noah with a screen for Rose. Off the screen, and yes, sir, that one drops. Rose has got 16.
I like the way he's not forcing anything, taking advantage of what the defense has given him. He's been a key contributor for them in this quarter.
Outside, Kid Gilchrist. On the wing, Stevenson. Banks the triple. Stevenson's got his third bucket of the night.
He had a whole lot of space to get that shot off.
Yeah, I don't think the defender did a good job there of getting over the top of the screen.
Rose with the ball. 16 points for him. Can't get it to go. Jefferson with some nice D. Hornets trail by 17. Stevenson drives in. And he gets it to go. Stevenson's got 7 now in this quarter.
Boy, he's so hard to stop, guys, because he poses a ton of matchup problems for the defense.
Rose kicks to Dunleavy. Outside Gasol. Left side Gasol. Here's Rose. Here's Noah. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Noah's got 8 points.
They've been getting way too many high percentage looks close to the basket, and I'll tell you what, when they're getting them, they're converting.
You know, the play in the paint, an aspect of this game that has gone entirely their way.
Kid Gilchrist with it. Butler covering. Powell dishes to Jefferson. The shot is off.
And in the paint, they have really shown some strength. Their work on the boards has been phenomenal.
Steve, at least for today.
Outside Butler. There's the dish to Rose. Pass to Noah. And it goes as the official calls the foul. Count it. We'll shoot one more at the free throw line.
Seems like they're on their heels every time defensively because the ball continues to go into the post.
Well, if they don't pick up the aggression, things are only going to get worse.
And the Hornets making a change here. Roberts checked in. Then for the Bulls. Gibson comes in for Pau Gasol. And it's Heinrich in for Derrick Rose. Kid Gilchrist, the pass to Powell. On the wing, Stevenson. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Bulls will take it.
I think he was surprised to see the pass coming his way, and he reacted a little late.
Gibson setting the pick for Heinrich. And the officials will call the illegal screen right there.
Well, an illegal screen is one of the toughest calls for the official to make.
You know, I agree with you. You've got to have some sympathy for the referees when they have to make calls like that, but they get paid well, and they're the best in the business, so they can handle it.
And the basket by Stevenson. Stevenson's got 9 points now in just the second half. Banked in off the glass. And the Bulls lead by 19.
You know, of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is major smash-mouth basketball, guys.
Love it. Old school. Just physical play in the paint. Dominate.
And Doris Burke has something for us. Hey, Doris.
Yes, Kevin, the Bulls, known for their hard-nosed style of play, something Coach Tom Thibodeau calls, quote, Chicago tough. Center Joakim Noah said, I don't think our style would work everywhere. It represents our city. Our whole thing is playing with more of an edge than the other team. He added, we aren't scared of anybody. Guys?
They don't back down. Thanks, Doris. That free throw good from Lance Stevenson.
Take a look at what Stevenson's done. He's got 14 points, and he's chalked up 1 3-pointer on the day as well.
Yeah, a lot of times he's one of those players who can get hot and stay hot from the three-point line. So I look for him to continue to search for shots out there.
And he makes both free throws. Now Heinrich. He's got 10. Gibson setting the pick for Heinrich. Noah the screen. Passes it to Dunleavy. Some nice ball movement by the Bulls. Back to Butler. The 19-foot shot. Another one falls for Chicago. Last game for the Bulls, they picked up the W against the 76ers.
And I think, Kevin, you know, they really showed how important it is to have a strong bench performance. You go out on the road, you can't rely on your starters night in and night out. The reserves have to contribute and help them out.
I think we definitely saw that, Steve, throughout the game. They were really tied together as a team. Didn't make any difference who was out on the floor. You'll take every road game win you can, and they're happy with that one.
Pass to Heinrich. For 3, Dunleavy. And there's the foul. It goes on Taj Gibson. That will be foul number 5 on him. And some changes here for the Hornets. There's 21 seconds left to play here in the third. And here's Heinrich. Right now averaging 5 points a game. Butler kicks to Gibson. Heinrich, right side. Outside Butler. With 1 on the clock. And the release was before the buzzer, but it's off target. Well, through 3 quarters of play, down double digits, it may be difficult to overcome. Bulls out front, up 10. And coming up as soon as we return from break, the fourth quarter gets underway.
Coming up next Monday, March 16th, Al Jefferson and the Charlotte Hornets take on Gordon Hayward and the Utah Jazz. Don't miss it.
Now let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
How about the creativity, guys? Terrific vision to pick out that pass and set up the basket.
Serious creativity. Chicago leading by 10. On the court for the Bulls, getting this fourth quarter started. D. Rose and Jimmy Butler, the back. Inside at the 4 and 5 are Gasol and Noah. And it's Dunleavy in at the 3 spot.
That's just a case of 2 teammates working perfectly together. One setting the screen and the other using it to get that separation.
Rebound by the Bulls. Gasol's got 11 rebounds in the game.
Physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. That plus 10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
Yeah, not to mention what it says on the scoreboard. I mean, they're really pushing him around physically at this point. Well, you can't leave him alone, especially from long range.
Rose against Walker. Shot on the wing. Buries the jump shot. 18 points for Rose.
He's been so reliable again today, Kevin, and they need his points, and he's providing them.
Walker dishes to Powell. Can't get it to go. And the Bulls going the other way now. They led the game at 1 point by 20. And slam dunk by Butler.
What a smooth finish.
One on the end of those breaks. He always finishes strong.
Walker the pass to Powell. Here's Zeller, and it's going to be out of bounds. The Bulls will take it. And Stevenson's checked in for Kemba Walker.
Substitution for your Hornets, returning Lance Stevenson.
About a minute and a half through the fourth quarter now. Here's Rose. And fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot two.
Derrick Rose, born and raised on the south side of Chicago, now playing for his hometown Bulls. He even became a partner and endorser for Chicago's top deep dish pizza chain.
At the line,
He does represent this town.
You talk about Derrick Rose's culinary interest. He's looked to change his diet for the better.
Yeah, he needed to, Kevin, because, he was a big fan of candy. He said he would eat it in one sitting. I mean, that's just crazy. But he's hired a personal chef. He's eating better. He's taking care of his body. And it's important, obviously.
Rose hits them both.
What a game. Points in the ball, too.
Yeah, to watch him spread the ball around, get everybody involved.